Welcome to Jeffco Spike Time. We are live from Desoto High School Gym in Desoto, Missouri. Our matchup today is between the Hillsboro Hawks and the Desoto Dragons. We are glad to be here. Ray Halbrook, Alex Neisler, and Jeff Whitener here. And Jeff has a little bit of insight for us. Jeff, let us know what's going on with both these teams here, my friend.
Well, welcome everybody. Hi Ray, hi Alex. We're here, Spike Time on Livestream SVL. We've got a big JCAA large school matchup for you tonight here in the Dragons Lair. The Hillsboro Hawks entered this match with a record of 5-2. They're coming off a 2-set win at Union last Wednesday. They've already played DeSoto once this season at the Windsor tournament and defeated the Dragons in 3 sets. Now, the Hawks currently have the second best winning percentage in the JCAA large school standings, but tonight is the first conference match of the season for both teams. Hillsboro's Mckenzie Baker is among the Metro leaders in kills, aces, and blocks. She will definitely be a player to watch tonight. She's number 1 for Hillsboro, and she does her best work up at the front line at the net. Sophie Marchetti and Evelyn Rowland form the rest of the trio of seniors that are huge contributors for head coach Aaron Boss. For DeSoto, they've had a challenging start to their campaign. The Dragons come in tonight's action at 1-7, their only win with a 2-set victory over Bismarck. They last played on the 10th, dropping a 2-set affair to St. Clair. DeSoto does have a wealth of senior experience and plenty of time to turn things around on the season. The Dragons' offense is centered around outside hitters Cameron Paley and Kylie Roth. Paley is among the Metro leader in kills. The sophomore Kylie Smetzer has done a good job of setting and getting the ball to them. She leads the team in assists. Senior Jenna Nicholson patrols the back line, and she is this team leader in digs and serves returns. It's Hillsboro, it's DeSoto. It always makes for a good rivalry, guys, and beginning of conference play tonight should crank up that intensity even higher. We've got Spike Time for you coming up next.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Jones Animal Health Clinic, taking care of the furry family members in your life. Walk-ins are always welcome. Visit the Jones Animal Health Clinic at 1237 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City or on the web at jonesanimalclinic.com or call 636-937-9000.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Everyone, this is Chris Miller from the Coach's Box, and if you're needing some gear for your teams, or you're needing some hats embroidered, or you just need some custom masks done or something like that, I've got the hookup for you, and that's Look at That Shirt. No, I'm not telling you to look at that shirt. It's the name of the business, Look at That Shirt. They offer a wide range of services from screen printing to transfers, embroidery, sublimated items, which are great for personalized gifts for weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, or just to say how stinking great you actually are, or someone else. The best part about Look at That Shirt is their service. They provide quality you'd expect from a huge company, but also the service and satisfaction you feel as if you're their only client. So the next time you or someone you know is looking for some printing to be done, you can tell them to look at that shirt. And you need to give them a call at 573-598-4207 or simply follow their Facebook page, Look at That Shirt LLC. Trust me, you won't regret it.
This live stream SDL has been a huge asset for Jefferson County sports, in my opinion. I mean, getting these athletes the camaraderie that they're out there and people can see them. I mean, to be honest with you, I got a call from a coach yesterday about one of my athletes that said that they saw some of her games on live stream SDL.
Awesome.
So, I mean, that right there instilled to me that this is important. You know, this is important for those kids. And so, you know, I think it's great, and I wish you guys the best. You know, and if you're out there and you want to sponsor, this is a great opportunity for you know, kids to support kids of our local kids and get them support and get them acknowledgement out there, because we have a lot of great athletes in this county.
Well, we appreciate that. And at the end of the day, our mission is much the same as your missions, coaches, to help shine a light on these kids. And get them exposure and get their name out there and help them. And if they can advance, they're better off, we're better off as a community, and that's why we're here.
You've seen the bumper stickers, you know, like I brake for garage sales, I brake for dolphins, or I brake for aliens. If your State Farm agent had a bumper sticker, it would probably say I brake for auto insurance, because your agent's always ready to stop and listen to you, so you get the coverage you need to help life go right. That's why people have trusted State Farm with their auto insurance for more than 90 years. So next time you have a brake, let's talk.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
I'm about to get teed up. What? I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you. Are you kidding me? You're throwing me out of the Summer League game? I'm not Riley Blair. I'm not going anywhere. Keep the free throws. Shoot the cops. Join us. Coach's Box, 7 p.m. live from Robert Jenkins. Tuesday night. See you there.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? Is it? It's a fastball. Okay. I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Today's event is brought to you in part by Blue Tiger Media. Whether it's trivia nights, MC duties, DJ services, or commercial voice work, Blue Tiger Media has you covered. Call Jeff Widener today at 314-852-1433 or visit us on Facebook. Blue Tiger Media. You supply the power. We supply the fun.
Welcome to Desoto High School, where the Dragons are going to welcome in the Hillsboro Hawks for the opening night of conference volleyball between these two squads. You see them waving to each other across the way as the new standard since the coronavirus has entered the U.S. But here we go. Nonetheless, we are ready for some volleyball tonight here at DeSoto High School. Alongside me to my right is Jeff Whitener, and to my left, the producer, Ray Halbrook, and we are ready to go here for some high school varsity volleyball.
Looking forward to it, Alex. It's been a long time since you and I got to work together.
I know, there's some cobwebs stuck between us, but
little conference there prior to the match. Substitutions are made now. Of course, it's all about opening strategy and matchups when it comes to volleyball, Alex. That's why those are so important. And we see now Bella Uzzle, 13 for Hillsboro. She will be the libero.
And the opening serve from Evelyn Rowland is over. Picked up, sent back across, dug out by the Hawks, set at the net. And it's going to stay on the Dragons side and go out off Hillsboro. And first point will go to the Dragons.
Mckenzie Baker, number 1 for Hillsboro. She tried to dink. Wasn't successful, came back up with the block, but the block unfortunately went out of bounds.
This is Taylor Jones doing the serving for the Dragons and getting it across over to Baker, setting it up for Rowland. Back over, deflected by from 8 to 8. That would be Cameron Pele.
Sophie Marchetti with that point over the top of Mckenzie Baker. A little screenplay there.
Serve from Uzzle, or Jeff, help me with that one.
Uzzle?
Uzzle, okay. So point as Pele gets into the net. And Hillsboro up now 2-1 here in the opening set. Serve from Uzzle. Set up, sent back across by Nicholson. Set up by Evelyn, sit back across, dug out. Shot back, set up once again by Marchetti. Sent across, deflected. Setting up in front of the net, sent across from Pele. And it's going to go off of the Dragons and out of bounds, and it's a 3-1 Hawk lead. As Uzzle, right, Jeff?
That's what I'm going with, Alex.
Okay. We'll both be either correct or wrong. Stuffed at the net, double hit. As the point will go to Jill Heath. As Baker was unable to successfully complete it back across the net. Abby Portell sends it across, dug out by Uzzle. There's Evelyn sending across. Setting up at the net was, man, this just goes so fast. Jeff, who got the point there, you think?
Well, I couldn't tell, Alex. I know that Jenna Nicholson, the libero for DeSoto, tried for it. just out of her reach.
Baker sends it over the back line and out of bounds. And it's 4-3 now, still in favor of Hillsboro. Doing the serving is Cameron Pele.
I believe that's more like Paley.
Paley? Okay, we'll go Paley.
That's Maya Wright with a nice directional there on the kill. A little bit of hit it where they ain't. Found the gap there in the Dragon defense. 3 serving 5 now.
Here's Bella Lewis. Gets it across. Setting it up, shooting it back across is Roth. Dug out by Uzel. Also. And falling to the floor it goes. 6-3 in favor of Hillsboro. And that's going to keep the serve with Bella Lewis. Getting it back across. Dug out by Portel. Set at the net. Shot back across. Digging that one out. Very good hands there. Uzzle. Soft touch from Rowland. Getting it to fall.
Nice set there. Hillsboro not doing anything fancy at this point, Alex, leading 7-3, but definitely good strategy coming in. They're finding that hole, those holes in the Dragon defense.
Sent back across by Nicholson, dug out by Baker, setting it, and the point will go to the Hawks. Setting it was Lewis, and Wright sending it home. 8-3 Hillsboro here in set 1. Lewis gets it across. Sent up by Heath, sent back across by Roth, and it's going to be a Dragon point as Uzzle was unable to come up with it on the diving attempt.
Kylie Roth with a nice kill there, cross court for the Dragons. Getting them back on the board, and they're going to try to get some momentum going now with the serve.
Heath serve dug out by Baker, set up again by Lewis. Sent across one-handed by Marchetti. Diving play from Schmetzler, getting it back across the net, sending it back. It just goes so much faster than anything I've called in a while, Jeff. Man.
Big boomer there, big kill for Sophie Marchetti. 9 serving 4 now as the Hawks opening up a 5-point lead, Alex.
It's already been 13 serves already. Maya Wright sends it across, dug out. Sent back by Jones. At the net, fighting for it. It's going to be Desoto recovering and shooting it back across was Pele. Going to her knees to try to make the play was Jenna Nicholson, and unable to correctly shoot it back across, so it'll be a Hawk point, 10-4 here in set 1.
Chastity Lucas with the kill for the Hawks.
Soft touch back across. Rowland sends it back. Shot across from Schmetzler. And over the back line off the touch of Chastity Lucas. And DeSoto's within 5.
Substitutions now for DeSoto. 18 Macy Clough into the match.
Schmetzler over to Baker into the corner. Lucas got it across, looking for the return volley. To no avail, Hillsboro point. As Marchetti will be doing the serving here. Gets it across. Set up and sent back. Digging out was Marchetti once again. There's Rowland trying to just have a soft touch over the net. It's worked for a couple times so far tonight, but to no avail there.
Bella Lewis trying a little set there. Just got a little too far into the net. Wasn't much to work with.
Serve from Roth, dug out by Uzel. Across the screen, and it's going to go way back. Dug out. Getting it back, dug out there by Marchetti, sitting it back across was Baker. And we got a call.
That's a double hit.
So point to Hillsboro, double hit call on the Dragons. As we're going to have Rowland serving once again.
Hillsboro using their size to their advantage right now, doing what they want at the net.
Off the arm of Chastity Lucas, and that's a Dragon point. 12-7 here in one. As we see Taylor Jones doing the serving for the Dragons, dug out by Baker, setting it up by Marchetti, sending it across was Lewis. There's Nicholson once again, setting it across was Heath. And deflected at the net, Dragon point.
Great block there for the Dragons by Cameron Paley on Mckenzie Baker.
And Jones will get another serve. Jones serve finds Baker, setting it up by Rowland. Shot back across by Lewis. Shooting it once again is Nicholson. Rowland out front. Baker's soft touch going to her knees was Schmetzler to keep that alive for the Dragons. And now Rowland setting it up once again for Lucas, and it's going to be saved by Schmetzler. Right-handed serve over to Jones. There's Rowland at the net waiting for Lewis. And the Dragons shoot it across and saved. Marchetti digging it back out. Rowland, a soft touch. Fighting at the net, and it's staying alive. Marchetti over to Lewis. Dug out by Nicholson. At the net again for Pope or Clough, and it's going to go to Desoto.
Our longest volley of the match there, Alex, and quite an entertaining one at that.
Jones will get another serve. She's got 2 points so far. Going out of the back line, Marchetti will watch that go over her head, and that's going to be a Hawk point. 13-9 here in set one.
Soto trying to inch their way back, down by 4 now.
Uzel sends it across to Pele. At the net is Heath, digging it out as Uzel. There's Rowland, shooting it back across to Marchetti, and it's going to go out of bounds. Dragon point. They're pulled within 3 now.
Desoto made some adjustments at the net, bringing in a little more size, and that seems to be working to their advantage right now, Alex. As we see now, Abby Portell coming into the match and substituting for Macy Clough.
Portell will do the serving. She gets it across, dug out by Uzel. There's Rowland setting it back across for Wright, and it's going to be a Hawk point.
That was Maya Wright with the kill, using her long athletic ability to get up there on that ball.
This is Mckenzie Baker doing the serving now for Hillsboro. Gets it across, dug out by Jones, setting it at the net, sent back across, and the point will go to Desoto after Cameron Pele ends up knocking it off of a Hawk, unable to get the correct directional on it, and it's 14-11 now.
Haley with a strong kill there.
Paley sent over to Baker, shooting it back across. Wright will get the point as Jones was unable to get underneath it.
Desoto hasn't been able to solve Maya Wright yet.
Lewis's serve sent across, dug out by Jones. At the net, a soft touch from Maya Wright finds a Hawk point once again, 15-11. Or was it the Dragon point?
They're going to little argument or discussion at the net there, and
it's a Dragon point.
Or the point to the Dragons. I'm not sure why.
Heath, Baker, over to right, sent back across from Heath. At the net was Marchetti, a right-hand underserve from Roth. Sending it back across was Nicholson. Setting at the net, deflected and falling to the floor after Maya Wright with a powerful shot. Unable to shoot it back were the Dragons.
Maya Wright with a nice vertical, Alex. She has that athletic build, much like a high jumper or a long jumper would hit.
Right serve, sending it back across is Roth. And we're going to get a point as somebody was in the net. Somebody was a Hawk, and it's 16-13, point to DeSoto, and a change coming in, Clough for Portel. Smetzler gets it across, dug out by Marchetti. Marchetti shoots it back across, a soft touch, picked up by Roth. There's Jones again, and Baker on the other side for Hillsboro. Rowland shoots it across, tips off the top of the net, and unable to get underneath it again is Nicholson, and it's 17-13 in favor of Hillsboro.
Evelyn Rowland from off of the net with a nice, powerful shot there, found the hole. Hillsboro holding on to that 4-point advantage, Alex.
Serve from Marchetti, dug out by Nicholson. Setting at the net, shooting it across is Roth, and it's going to be a Dragon point.
That's where Kylie Roth does her best work as an outside hitter. Right out there on that wing.
And Roth will get the serve now. Gets it across, dug out by Baker. And that's going to be just unable. Nobody was home for the set at the net. And an easy point for the Dragons as Roth will get another serve right off the bat.
DeSoto cut the lead now to 2.
Roth gets it across, dug out by Marchetti. There's Rowland to the net. Get ready to shoot it across as Lucas, and it's going to be deflected, I guess, off the Dragons.
Macy Clough went up for the block, but the ball went well out of bounds.
So the 3-point lead once again in favor of Hillsboro. Rowland gets it across, dug out by Nicholson, setting at the net. Ready to shoot it across is Pele. A soft touch back to Marchetti. And dug out by the Dragons. Setting it back across is Pele once again. Going to her knees is Marchetti. And in the net are the Hillsboro Hawks. And the point will go to DeSoto, and now we're into 2 points now. 2-point separation. Taylor Jones sends it across. Baker back to Marchetti. Over to the net, Lewis. Getting it across to Smetzler. Good shot. Marchetti will set it up. There's Rowland. Back over to Lewis. Digging it out is Nicholson. Setting it up at the screen was Pele. Soft touch going to the floor. 2 Dragons fighting for it. And that'll be a Hawk point. 19-16 here in set 1.
Mckenzie Baker once again with that donut kill with the hole in the middle of the DeSoto defense.
Here's Uzel. And that one should have just been watched out of bounds. Instead, it's off Nicholson. And it's a 4-point now Hawk lead. And a timeout will be taken by DeSoto. 2016 here in set 1. You're watching Spike Time here on Livestream STL.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
Ouzel's serve dug out by Clough, and it's going to be a Dragon point out of the Dragon timeout. 2017.
Cross-court kill there by the Dragons. And Abby Portell back in to serve.
Portell serve finds the net. Free point for Hillsboro. And that's going to send Mckenzie Baker back here behind the backcourt line to do the serving for Hillsboro. Baker's serve off the top of the net. Going to her knees is Nicholson. Diving attempt, rather. And there's a diving attempt by Baker. Rowland over to Marchetti. Nicholson digs it out, setting it at the net for Pele. And it's going to be a Hawk point as Desoto is unable to clear the net.
Maya Wright with the rejection of the Paley kill there for a big point for the Hawks.
Baker will continue to serve now. Gets across, dug out by Nicholson. Chasing after to Smetzler and no avail. As now the lead is back to 6.
Hillsboro dangerous on the serve.
Baker gets it across. Set up by Pele. There's Rowland at the net. A soft touch going out of bounds. No, going to her knees, and she should have watched her go again. Was Nicholson, but giving her all. 110% from her so far here in set 1. 24-17, set point in favor of Hillsboro. Baker gets it across. Dug out by Nicholson. Sending it across off the top of the net. Rowland going down on a dive. Getting it across to Baker. Back to Nicholson. Powerful shot, and it's going to go off Hillsboro, so we'll see another volley here in set 1.
Portell with a nice deep court kill there. Keep DeSoto alive here in set 1.
That's a big swing there, as they've been very good serving rather than defending. Here's Pele. Digging it out is Baker. At the net is Lewis. Marchetti looking to end it. No. Dug out by Jones. Sending it across to Pele. Going down is Baker. There's Rowland coming across. Marchetti looking to end it. Dug back out by Jones. Smetzler setting it up. Soft touch at the net from Wright. And they've had no answer for her here in set 1, as Hillsboro's going to take set 1 25-18. We'll be right back for set 2 here on Spike Time. You're watching Live Stream STL.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI, so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Jones Animal Health Clinic, taking care of the furry family members in your life. Walk-ins are always welcome. Visit the Jones Animal Health Clinic at 1237 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City or on the web at jonesanimalclinic.com or call 636-937-9000.
Welcome back to DeSoto High School, getting ready for set 2 as Hillsboro takes set 1, 25-18. Kylie Roth will be doing the serving here to open set 2 up. Getting it across, dug out by Baker. At the net is Rowland. Shooting it back across was Lucas. And it's going to be a point for Hillsboro.
Big kill there by Chastity Lucas with a little help of the net.
This is Evelyn Rowland doing the serving now for the Hawks. Soft touch, gets it over, not very deep. Jones digs it out, shooting it back across Pele. And going to the floor with it was Smetzler, but unable to save it. So it's quickly 2-0 here in favor of Hillsboro.
Mckenzie Baker shows us she can do a good job blocking at the net as well for the Hawks.
Evelyn serve does not find the top of the net, rather finds the middle and falls to the floor. 2-1 now is your score. And DeSoto will send Taylor Jones to the back line to serve it away. Over the back line it goes. 3-1 in favor of Hillsboro. As we'll see Bella Uzel do the serving.
Maya Wright back in the match now for the Hawks. Up front with Mckenzie Baker and Bella Lewis.
There was Rowland digging it out. Lewis, soft touch across from Baker. Baker once again going down to the floor was Jones. Shooting it back across was Heath. Powerful serve off Heath. Well, powerful drive. Ricochets through the hands of Heath. And it's now 4-1 in favor of the Hawks.
Mckenzie Baker gave her 2 soft touches and then lines up and blasts one for her third attempt.
Uzel dug out by Pele, and it's going to go to DeSoto. I believe it was, or maybe they were just saying it was off them.
Yeah, off them. Point for the Hawks. 5 serving 1 now for Hillsboro.
Uzel gets it across, dug out by Jones. Soft touch at the net from Wright once again. 6-1 in favor of Hillsboro. DeSoto will need an answer in a hurry before this one gets out of hand.
Maya Wright so far has been the biggest difference maker in this match, Alex.
Getting it across to Smetzler. Dug out by Marchetti. Rolling back over to Lewis. Dug out by Nicholson. Shooting it back across. Right, Rowland, Lewis off the top of the net, shooting it straight down was Cameron Pele. And 6-2 is our score now, and DeSoto has the serve.
Unfortunately, Bella Lewis tried to serve that one up and set it, and it went over the net and put it up on a tee for Pele there to smash.
This is Macy Clough. Shoots it across, dug out by Uzel. Rowland at the net, shot across by Baker. Soft touch from Wright, and in the net was a Hawk.
Maya Wright into the net is the call. She protests mildly.
Wright digs it out. Rowland, right-handed shot back to Wright. Setting at the net for Pele. Right there was Wright. Play on words, a soft touch back over to Wright. There's Rowland shooting it back across screen to Wright. Or that was Baker, rather, number 1. And we're going to get a point as, I believe, 2-touch on DeSoto. And this will be Mckenzie Baker.
Great reflexes there at the net, shown by number 1, Kylie Smetzer of the Dragons on a couple plays.
And that was going out, but once again, Jenna Nicholson unable to just watch it go by.
That's such a tough call, and I know I'm sure they practice that all the time, but being able to judge whether to hit that or have it go out of bounds is
Yeah, that's got to be a tough, quick judgmental play, and I know I sure would not want to do it myself. Here's Pele's serve over to Uzzle. Back over to the net for Lewis. Soft touch back to Lewis. There's Baker, and the net was, or two touch or something. I think they got two touch on Hillsboro. Point to DeSoto. 8-5 is now our score. Here's Pele getting it across, dug out by Baker. There's Lewis shooting it over to right. Driving it down hard was Heath, but to no avail. There's Lewis, and we're going to get a point for DeSoto. Two touch was the call by the man on the stand. 8-6, here's a serve from Pele. Baker setting it up over to Lewis. Right at the net was right, and it's out of bounds over the back line. 8-7 now.
Close
Starting
play
to get
there.
Interesting.
Fans starting to get into it now. What fans we have here are being very vocal.
Here's Pele's serve. Oozle's right there. Lewis at the net, setting it up for right, and a big block. And it's going to be a point to Hillsboro as a lift was called on Heath. But now 9-7, and Hillsboro has the serve as they're going to send Lewis back to the line. Dug out by Nicholson, sending it back across was Roth, and over the back line it goes. DeSoto's able to pull close here in set two, but not able to tie it up.
Mckenzie Baker for the Hawks, I tell you, she's doing such a great job on the back line. As good as she is up front, she is really good on the back line, not only on digs, but on setting up that front line. She's just as valuable in back.
And going over the back line again was from Jill Heath. And it's 11-7, a 4-point favor here for Hillsboro, as Bella Lewis will do the serving once again. And into the net it goes. Point DeSoto. Down to a 3-point lead now. Jill Heath on the back line. High toss, right-handed to overhand serve. Baker, Rowland looking for right, gets it across. Dug out by Jones, shooting it back across. Going down was Baker. Oozle serves it. Right sends it across. Good play from Portell waiting for that ball. And now here's Evelyn, a soft right-handed touch. It went off the left side of her hand. Unable to get a full power on it. And 11-9 is our score now. Still in favor of Hillsboro, but the serve will remain with Jill Heath and the Dragons. Good serve, dug out by Baker. At the net was Lewis, shooting it back down was Wright. And soft touch from Wright. Makes it 12-9 in favor of Hillsboro. This will send Maya Wright to the line. And she shoots it across right into the net, so a free point for DeSoto, making it 12-10.
We finally found her weakness there, Alex. Maybe it's in serving that she might have the issue. I'm just kidding, of course, folks. She's a great player.
Oozle digs it out, sending it back across, going down with it, but unable to get the kill from Chastity Lucas.
Smetzer with a great attempt there to try to dig that ball out. Sacrificing the body, diving flat on the floor without supporting herself.
Marchetti dig it out. There's Rowland at the net. And had me fooled. She shot it across. That was Nicholson. Oozle dig it out. Setting it up Rowland. Shooting it over the back line was Baker. And it's 13-11.
2-point difference in this match so far.
We've seen it as close as within one. As Roth looks to achieve that once again. Oozle digs it out. There's Rowland. A soft touch from Baker. Setting it back up over to Pele. Roland, a soft touch. Pele is there once again. Marchetti, Roland, over to the right side. Into the net it goes off Chastity Lucas. And it's a 1-point game. Once again, DeSoto's serve. 13-12 is the score.
The set from Roland went a little too far over her head, and Chastity Lucas couldn't come down with that kill.
Here's Roth over to Uzel. Roland's right there. And that's going to fall in for a good shot from Mckenzie Baker. As they were within 1, it's now back to 2. Hillsboro serve. As we're going to see Evelyn Roland do the serving once again for the Hawks. Roland's serve finds Nicholson, setting at the net. Over to Jones, digging it out was Roland. A soft touch, Nicholson there for the Dragons. Setting it up, there's Pele. Driving down, but Marchetti was there. And falling to the floor was Uzel, but unable to get her hand underneath it. Point DeSoto, back to a 1-point game and a Dragons serve pending.
You've got Paley, Clough, and Heath at the net right now for the Dragons. A pretty good matchup.
Jones serve gets across to Baker. There's Roland. Baker once again. Big block, and Marchetti is there to save it. Roland, what a just over the back. No look point.
Nobody at home there for the Dragons.
They weren't ready for it.
She couldn't have hit that one any better if she tried.
Here's Uzel. Gets it across. Dug out by Pele. There's Roland. At the net again, shooting it across. Right off of the Dragons and out of bounds. Smetzler unable to control it.
Maya Wright once again with a thundering shot.
16-13 here. Middle of set 2. Should have watched it go out, but there to save it is Jones. Shooting it back across to Smetzler. There's Uzel. At the net, Roland. And in the net, point will go to DeSoto as it's now within 2 once again.
DeSoto hanging around, Alex. They're not going away, that's for sure.
Clough's serve will go out of bounds. Missing it off the left side of her hand.
It's sort of like when a punter shanks the ball off the side of their foot. Crazy spin off the side, curves out of bounds.
Doing the serving is Mckenzie Baker. She gets it across, dug out by Nicholson. At the net is Pele. There's Baker once again. There's Roland. Lewis unable to come up with it was Smetzler, as that was actually Wright shooting it back across.
Beautiful quick set on that play, and Maya Wright just simple dink over the net, knowing that there were no Dragons there to return that one.
Off the top of the net, coming across is Nicholson. And it's now a 5-point lead in favor of Hillsboro, and we're going to see a Dragon timeout. 19-14 here in set 2. Hillsboro looking to finish it off when we come back from the break. You're watching Spike Time here on Live Stream STL.
You've seen the bumper stickers. You know, like I brake for garage sales, I brake for dolphins, or I brake for aliens. If your State Farm agent had a bumper sticker, it would probably say I brake for auto insurance. Because your agent's always ready to stop and listen to you, so you get the coverage you need to help life go right. That's why people have trusted State Farm with their auto insurance for more than 90 years. So next time you have a break, let's talk.
Welcome back to DeSoto High School. Towards the end here of set 2, 19-14 in favor of the Hawks. And it'll be Hillsboro's serve as they have Mckenzie Baker doing the serving. Baker's shot over to Jones, setting up Smetzler, Pele, Uzel, Roland, Back over to Dean. And we're going to get an in-the-net call. Point to Hillsboro. 6-point advantage now.
Just got to say, Alex, you do a tremendous job with these names. I don't know how you do it and how you can keep up with this pace.
I just try to do the best job I can. And it just, I guess, comes naturally. I don't know.
Mckenzie Baker with the service ace there.
Just got to get warmed up.
Hillsboro, 21 serving DeSoto 14.
Baker's serve gets it across. Nicholson shooting it straight back. There is Jones. Sending it back across was Portell. There's Rowland shooting it over to Marchetti, and it's over the line, or actually tipped off DeSoto, and it's a Hawk point, making it 22-14. This once was a 1-point deficit, but Hillsboro since opened it up to an 8-point advantage.
That was a beautiful cross-net set there to Marchetti.
Good call. She's finally found it. Jenna Nicholson watches that one go. And a free point to the Dragons. She said, that's not happening again. And it's always good to see improvement mid-game. Pele gets it across. There's Rowland. Over to Marchetti. A soft touch back over to Roth. Underneath it is Heath. Going with the right hand is Rowland. Getting it back is right. And way over the back line. And not to go unmentioned was Uzel diving over the shoulder for that ball.
Oh, that was a great return there. Great save by Uzel, but they just couldn't keep it on the court afterwards.
Pele's serve finds Baker. Rowland over to right. Uzel's right there. Rowland trying it again. Going to the corner, and it's going to go. Oh, Hawk point just staying in.
Unbelievable shot there. Just inside the tape.
It looked mighty close from here, but I think it did stay inside the lines.
Our vantage point tonight, folks, we are at the end of the court, up on the second level here at DeSoto, if you're familiar with the high school.
What's the call? I don't know. A jump ball? I don't know. That's the sign for basketball.
The point goes to Hillsboro. I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
Digging it out was Portell. Whiffing it. I don't know. I was looking at that one else.
Set point now for the Hawks.
As they send Bella Lewis to the line once again. Lewis's serve was going out of bounds, but number 7, Amy Portell, thought she had a play on it. And going out, 25-16, set 2 final score. We'll be right back for set 3. Hillsboro's looking to win it. Here we come back from the break. You're watching Spike Time on live stream STL.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! What's up? What's up?
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the coach's box.
This must be a wrong number.
Everyone, this is Chris Miller from the Coach's Box, and if you're needing some gear for your teams, or you're needing some hats embroidered, or you just need some custom masks done or something like that, I've got the hookup for you, and that's Look at That Shirt. No, I'm not telling you to look at that shirt. It's the name of the business, Look at That Shirt. They offer a wide range of services from screen printing to transfers, embroidery, sublimated items, which are great for personalized gifts for weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, or just to say how stinking great you actually are, or someone else. The best part about Look at That Shirt is their service. They provide quality you'd expect from a huge company, but also the service and satisfaction you feel as if you're their only client. So the next time you or someone you know is looking for some printing to be done, you can tell them to look at that shirt. And you need to give them a call at 573-598-4207 or simply follow their Facebook page at Look at That Shirt LLC. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Welcome back to Jeffco Spike Time. We run off of sponsorships here, and if you're interested in sponsoring with us, this is how you get a hold of us here. 314-852-4398 or live stream STL at Outlook.com. Sponsor with us over here. We'd appreciate that. Keep this in Jefferson County, so you're hitting your demographic more than likely. Most of your businesses in this area. So check us out, 314-852-4398. As we roll to the third set, Alex Nicer, take it away, my friend.
Third set, getting ready to become live for you here. Evelyn Rowland standing right below me, ready to get it underway. Bounce it a couple times. She'll send it across. Dug out by Jones. There's Nicholson. Shooting it back across with Smetzler. There's Uzel rolling at the net. Over to Lewis. That was Dean. And a touch off the Dragons, and it's a Hawk point here in the middle of 5. Rolling with the serve once again. Into the net it goes. We're tied up, 1-1. I think this is the first time Hillsboro's been tied after taking a lead all night. I know it's 1-1, but something to be victorious about, I guess. Marchetti will find it. Rowland will set it. Getting it back across the net was Lucas. And it'll be a Hawk point, taking the lead again are the Hawks. 2-1.
Change out there. 2 comes in for 10 for Hillsboro.
Uzel serve, sends it across. Nicholson's there. Setting at the net for Pele. Driving it hard. And it's going to go out.
A little too hard there for Desoto.
This is again Bella Uzel. Shooting it across for Nicholson. Driving it up is Smetzler. At the net, shooting it across was Clough. Rolling there, Dean. Dug out by Smetzler. At the net was Dean. Point will go to the Hawks. 4-1 is your score here early on in set 3. Uzel, serve once again. Dug out by Portel, or actually that was Heath. Setting it up was Baker for the Hawks. At the net, sitting across Pele, driving it hard at home. Unable to come up with the heater.
That was hot stuff coming through, wasn't
it? That was. That was a great shot from Pele as Uzel was unable to get square with it, or she was square with it. It was just too hot to handle. Portel serve. Uzel's there. Rowland setting it, shooting it back across for Wright. Driving it home. Maya Wright once again for Hillsboro. 5-2 now your score. Hillsboro leading 2-0 here in the best of 5. Baker shoots it across, dug out by Heath. Driving hard into the stands with Smetzler. Getting it back across is Jones. Rolling at the net. Looking over for Marchetti. They're going to watch it go out of bounds. What a job from the Dragons finding that one and fighting for it. Nearly going into the stands to get that point, cutting it to 5-3. 2-point deficit now.
It's called commitment to recovery.
Pele serve, dug out by Uzel. There's Roland at the net, shooting it over to Dean, and that's going to...
They're giving that point to Hillsboro.
Hit the line, or it was in.
We have 6 coming in for 5 for Hillsboro as well.
That'll be Bella Lewis. 6-3 point for Hillsboro. At the net, soft touch for Wright. And one of the few times tonight she was unable to get it to go straight down at the net. 6-4. Ball will find Taylor Jones in the backcourt. Shoots it across, dug out by Marchetti. There's Rowland, back to Marchetti, a soft touch, going to the floor. Unable to get a good touch on it was Smetzler, and she's slow to get up. Took that right shoulder straight to the floor and kind of stung her a little bit. Here's Maya Wright serve. Dug out by Nicholson. Setting it up for Heath. There's Rowland. Sharp serve from Baker. Dug out by Nicholson. Back across, we got a Dragon in the net, or 2-touch rather. Making it 7-5, 8-5, 8-4 rather.
One of those numbers.
Something. They got 8-4 finally correct on the board. Nicholson gets it across. There is Roth looking to drive it home. Going to the floor is Marchetti. And Rowland, soft touch. Dragon scrambling, getting it across. Rowland at the net again. Driving hard under touch. And now they're going to call 4 hits as they missed an under serve there. But nonetheless, the point finds the correct receiver, 9-4 in favor of Hillsboro. Maya Wright gets it across. Dug out by Jones. Powerful shot deflected. Maya Wright once again over to Rowland. Underneath it is Jones, setting it at the net, shooting it back across is Heath. There's Rowland, driving it over to Marchetti. Marchetti, did it whiff? Yeah, no, it did not. They're going to say it went off the Dragons, and that's going to put it 10-4 in favor of the Hawks. And we're going to take a quick break. 10-4 to score. You're watching Spike Time here on Live Stream STL.
I'm about to get teed up. What? I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you. Are you kidding me? You're throwing me out of a summer league game? I'm not Riley Blair. I'm not going anywhere. Keep the free throws. Shoot the cops. Join us. Coach's Box, 7 p.m. live from Las Vegas. Tuesday night. See you there.
We are back here. Jeffco Spike Time as we resume play here, and I should turn your microphone on. That'd be great, right?
You hit it only 3 times, but it just didn't work for you. Roth finds Baker for the Hawks, shooting it across in the right hand. Just defensive play from Taylor Jones off the right hand. Hillsboro appears to have waken up with the powerful shots after that timeout from Desoto. Digging it out was Portell. Saving it, shooting it across is Nicholson. It's going to go out of bounds.
You feel for those because you know you're trying to put that right in a perfect spot, but just a little too hard.
Digging it out is Jones. Setting it up is Smetzler. At the net is Heath. And it's going to be a Dragon point. Jill Heath sends it home. 12-5 our score here in set 3. So we're going to see Kylie Smetzler doing the serving for the Dragons. Getting across, Marchetti coming over to make the play. Rowland shoots it across. At the line was Roth. Rowland once again over to Roth. There's Heath driving it hard home. No, out of the back line it goes.
And we've knocked the, oh, well, that's quick. They knocked out the fire alarm, the cover for the fire alarm, which gives a nice little eerie ring, right?
Yeah, I was like, well, I don't see any strobes going off, but something happened below us. Nonetheless, here is Marchetti getting it across. Dug out by Clough. At the line is Roth. High shot. Marchetti, what a play! Keeping it alive as they get it across from Lewis. Setting it up again. There's Roth. Marchetti there for the answer. Rowland back across. Oh, just too much of a touch for Chastity Lucas to come up with it. And it'll be a Dragon point as the score now goes 13-6. I wasn't trusting the board. They had it up there before I looked.
Yep.
Kudos to them boys down there. Roth gets it across, dug out by Baker. Rowland shooting it across for Lucas and unable to handle the hot shot from her where the Dragons, and it's 14-6 as we approach midway here in the third period.
Third period, Alex? Like hockey?
We're playing hockey here.
Oh, okay.
Different kind of rules, different kind of gameplay. But
I like that. He's got hockey on the brain.
Rowland over to Dean. Smetzler picks it up. There's Pele. Uzel takes it a high shot. And they're going to watch Lucas put it back across. Pele over to Marchetti. There's Rowland at the net for Baker. Digging it out is Nicholson. Once again, a soft touch from Heath. Back and forth it goes. Finding the Dragons once again. There's Jones. At the net, Pele going nobody home for the Hawks. And what a volley and what a play from Pele. The last second to see an opening on the right side of the floor in her vision. To find that one home.
Switched to the left hand there when she saw that opening cross court, Alex, and dumped it right in there with her left hand.
Heath serves. It's always.
I believe that was in.
I thought it was, but
they gave the point to Hillsboro. Yeah, sure did.
When you get those two JV players that have to call the corners, it makes it very tough because you ride the same bus home.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't think about that, did they?
Oh, Uzel saves it. That would have been her point for her team. And missing it was right. And that's going to be a Dragon point.
That's the second time this set that we've seen a miss like that where you overcompensate for the spike and you get yourself up underneath the ball, causing you to completely miss the ball.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
That's exactly what it's called.
Here's the shot from Portel. Picking it up is Uzel. There's Rowland over to right. Setting up for Pele and going to the floor was Rowland, unable to get it though. And it's a Dragon point. 15-9 your score now.
Pele with the kill right through the block there.
Portel with the serving once again. Gets it right across to Uzel. Rowland at the net. Back over to right. And unable to square it up was Portel as that goes off the far wall. For a Hawk point, 16-9 in favor of the Hillsboro Hawks. Mckenzie Baker gets it across, set up for Heath. Pele driving it hard home. No, it's over the back line again.
A lot of power coming from that shot on Paley. Just missed that back line.
I think it was over just by a hair, but man, it was close. Baker's serve, sending it back across, is Pele. Rowland coming on, getting her hand underneath it, but no avail.
That was Phoenix Dean, who's in the match now. Has been in playing this set now, and just couldn't get that set to work right for her.
Pele over to Uzel. Rowland over to Marchetti. Picking it out is Heath. Looking for Roth. Roth will set it up. Getting it back across. There was Rowland. From Dean over to Marchetti. And a two-touch. Called on Marchetti. 17-11 is our score. Definitely in the midway point of the third period. Rowland setting it up. Marchetti unable to get it across.
Nice block at the net by Taylor Jones.
Soft touch, no dice there for Marchetti. The Hawks are opening the door a little bit for the Dragons.
Volleyball is such a sport of momentum, Alex, and you don't want to give the other team, when you've got them down, you don't want to give them a window there to, or like you said, open the door a little bit.
There's Roth across court. Marchetti with the right hand on it. Getting it across was right. There's Smetzler shooting it across was Jones. At the net again, falling. No, good turnaround from Jones. There's Roth. Soft touch. Marchetti in the middle. There's Rowland going to the corner. This ball's going all over the place. Roth trying to drive it home. And it's going to be in the net on Hillsboro. Or across the line was the call, rather.
Some debate on that.
And a point will go to DeSoto.
Obviously, from our vantage point, we can't tell very well from here, Alex.
Definitely not down the line. Rolling a big block, and it's going to actually go out of bounds off the block of Taylor Jones. So the point will find Hillsboro, 18-13 now.
Maya Wright lowered the boom there. Taylor Jones almost had it back in bounds. Just drifted past the line.
This is Bella Lewis doing the serving now for the Hawks. She gets it across. Dug out by Heath. Over the top serve from Portel. Diving hard was the ball, but to no avail. There's Rowland. Cross court. At the net, there's Roth. A high pop-up. Settling underneath it was Baker. Looking to finish it. No, Nicholson's there. There's Roth. Right-handed shot. And it's going to fall to the floor. Good job for DeSoto to hang tough on that one.
Kylie Roth found a great place there on the floor, cross court. Didn't have to put a lot on it to make it fall in.
Taylor Jones gets it across. Picked up by Baker. There's Rowland. Marchetti, a soft touch. There was Portel. Setting it up for Roth. Roth driving hard. Hustles is there. Rowland over to Marchetti, and it's going to fall. No! Smetzler was there. Roth driving hard. Underneath was Baker. Rowland back over to Baker. Into the net it goes.
A miss hit there from Mckenzie Baker on the back line. 3 points now the difference in this third set, Alex.
Taylor Jones finds Uzel. There's Rowland. Back to Marchetti. Underneath it was Roth. Setting it back across, or tried to, was Heath. And couldn't come up with it. This is Maya Wright standing underneath us. Ready to do the serving. Gets it across. Underneath it is Jones. Setting it up. Far side to Roth. Coming in hard was Lewis, and it's going to be a good play from Lewis.
That's Evelyn Rowland there. Found the spot again, the hole in the defense, and just plucked that ball over the net. Easy peasy.
Over the back line it goes from Maya Wright.
Five-point difference now. Smetzer to serve.
Smetzler's serve finds Marchetti. Underneath it now is Rowland. Setting it back over and over the back line it goes. Too hot, too hard for Marchetti. And it's within 3 once again. Can they keep it going? Smetzler's serve over to Marchetti. Rowland settling underneath it. Marchetti once again, soft touch. Underneath it is Roth. Over to Jones. Back to Roth. Underneath it now is Baker for the Hawks. Far side to Marchetti. Driving it home.
The Hawks do a great job of moving Marchetti around the net in various situations where they can get her the ball.
Sophia Marchetti shoots it across. Dug out by Nicholson. Setting it at Smetzler. Looking for Roth. Driving it home. Underneath it was Usel. Sitting it over was Baker. Roth. It was in.
Celebration there from the libero on that point, Jenna Nicholson, and a timeout is called.
Timeout DeSoto, 22-17. You're watching Spike Time here on Live Stream STL.
You've seen the bumper stickers, you know, like I brake for garage sales, I brake for dolphins, or I brake for aliens. If your State Farm agent had a bumper sticker, it would probably say I brake for auto insurance. Because your agent's always ready to stop and listen to you, so you get the coverage you need to help life go right. That's why people have trusted State Farm with their auto insurance for more than 90 years. So next time you have a break, let's talk.
Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? There's the game. Livestream STL, now available on Roku.
Hot shot driven home for Heath, and before the timeout was taken, they granted that point actually to the Hawks. So it's 23-17. They're going to keep Marchetti here on the inside or closest to us on the back line.
That was Chastity Lucas with that heavy kill.
Digging out, setting it up. Smetzler. There's Roth. Blocked, and out it goes off Baker. 23-18. Late here in set 3. 2-0 is the overall set score in favor of Hillsboro.
The Dragons have not laid down here tonight. They have fought every step of the way.
Roth serve, dug out by Marchetti. Rowland, soft touch. Nobody was ready on the Dragons' side, and she knew it. And now it is match point in favor for the Hawks. And this is Evelyn Rowland doing the serving. Nicholson picking it up as Heath. Shooting it back across was Clough. There's Rowland once again. Marchetti trying to drive it home, unable to. There's Heath once again finding a net, and this one's over. Or is it? Yes, it is. Final score, 25-18 once again. Here in set 3, Hillsboro's going to sweep it as they come to DeSoto and take the conference win over the rival Hawks, or over the rival Dragons, rather. And, Jeff, you have any insight on what we just saw?
Well, I'll tell you what, I think a couple things come to mind real quick. We saw Maya Wright basically in the first 2 sets being a dominating force for Hillsboro, along with Mckenzie Baker working from the back line, Maya Wright at the net. And it was a situation that for those first 2 sets, the Dragons really couldn't solve that issue at all. On the side of DeSoto, all 3 of these sets were very close at some point, 2 and 3 points apiece at times, Alex, and DeSoto never gave up. You know, coming in with only 1 victory on the year, they could have easily just rolled over and died here. But they really gave it everything here in this in the second and third sets, and they're to be commended for their effort.
Yeah, they really gave it their all, but coming up short at both 1, 2, and 3 sets. But it wasn't like it wasn't close the whole time. An easy Could have been an easy swing one way or the other in favor of the Dragons, but Hillsboro kept the momentum, kept the lead, and that's how this game really was decided late in each set. It wasn't ever early on either.
Well, turning the page, because we have a lot going on this week, Alex, tell the folks where you're going to be this Friday night.
I think I'm going to be at Festus, where the Tigers will welcome in the Desoto Dragons. And, Jeff, it looks like you're going to be at the Nest, we'll call it for you, as you guys are going to welcome in the St. Pius Lancers.
A couple of big conference games, Mississippi Red conference game there, DeSoto at Festus, two teams that have kind of started off in different directions there. 3-0 for the Tigers under new coach A.J. Ofadale, and 0-3 for the Dragons to start out. Plenty of time now once we get into conference play, Alex, to turn things around here. And, of course, the big matchup, 2-1 versus 2-1 in the I-55 conference coming up as St. Pius comes down to Jefferson to play Friday night. And, yes, I'll be there on PA and Music there at R7, but that will be a big match. That's always what we like to call a Band-Aid game. Lots of hitting going on. Great rivalry between those two schools, and we're going to have some great football for everybody Friday night. Either game, whichever one you choose. Why choose? Watch them both.
Yeah, you can be at one and watch the other. That would be great, right?
Absolutely.
Or just have two devices going and watch them both.
That's what I would do.
We'll let you know also, we just added this to our schedule this week, Jeffco Soccer. And we don't normally cover soccer. We've been asked by a few teams to cover soccer. That's kind of a specialty sport for us right now, number one, because we have a hard time covering it because we don't really know how it works, So I'm just going to be real honest. But to let everybody know, tomorrow night we will be out at St. Pius as Festus comes to town. So Festus plays St. Pius. That was originally scheduled for 4 o'clock, but we're moving that. Apparently they're moving that to 5:30, and so you'll have that as well, and then also let me get this in here real quick. Also, we'll have the coach's box. Call it like we see it. Where is it at here? We'll get it right there. It is. Coach's box. Call it like we see it. Following that, probably about 15-20 minutes later, we're going to actually set up in the St. Pius press box tomorrow night to do the coach's box. We're not going to be at La Pachangas, so check us out. That'll be 7 o'clock, we hope, approximately 7 o'clock, and we'll have that in its entirety. It's always a fun time with the coaches, and always fun. So, well, final score 25-18, and we're going to wrap it up here, guys. We're going to say so long. Thanks for watching tonight, and we appreciate everybody watching Spike Time. We will see you tomorrow out at St. Pius High School for Jeffco Soccer. Until then, for Ray Halbrook, Alex Neisler, Jeff Whitener, all of us here at Livestream SCL, we're going to say so long. Have a great evening.